Is the law truly blind? We're taught that justice is impartial, a system designed to organize society and protect everyone's rights, regardless of their status. But what if I told you that in the real world, something else often holds the scales? That something is the economy. The uncomfortable truth is that money often shapes our laws far more than abstract ideals of justice. Let's explore how the economy quietly, but powerfully, dictates the rules we all live by. So, how does money translate into legal power? It's all about influence. Think about it. Those who control significant wealth, whether they're individuals or massive corporations, have the resources to steer the legal system in their favor. They can fund political campaigns, effectively placing politicians who are sympathetic to their interests into office. Once those politicians are in power, who do you think they listen to when new laws are being written? This leads to a process called lobbying, where powerful groups push governments to pass laws that benefit them. Ever wonder why certain industries seem to get huge tax breaks or face surprisingly few environmental regulations? It's often not a coincidence. Take big tech or oil corporations, for example. They spend millions, even billions, on lobbying to ensure that legislation helps their bottom line. They can also afford to hire teams of the best lawyers and experts in the country. These legal eagles are masters at finding loopholes and interpreting existing laws in ways that overwhelmingly favor their clients. So, while you and I have to follow the law as it's written, the wealthy can afford to help write it and then hire experts to bend it. This dynamic becomes even clearer when a country faces an economic crisis. When the economy is struggling, governments get desperate. They need to create jobs and attract investment, and they'll often change the rules to do it. We frequently see labor laws being altered to make hiring and firing employees cheaper and easier for companies. While this might be framed as pro-business, it often comes at the direct expense of workers' rights, wages, and job security. Similarly, a nation might loosen its investment laws, rolling back regulations to attract foreign capital. The message is clear. When push comes to shove, economic stability is often prioritized over legal protections. This proves a very cynical but often true statement. The law adapts to the economy, not the other way around. Now let's zoom out and look at the global picture. In our interconnected world, globalization has added another layer to this power dynamic. We now have multinational corporations that are so large and wealthy, their economic power rivals that of entire countries. If a country tries to implement strict laws, say, higher corporate taxes, stronger environmental protections, or better wages for workers, what can these global giants do? They can simply pack up and move their operations to another country with more business-friendly laws. This creates a global race to the bottom, where countries feel pressure to compete against each other by weakening their own legal standards to attract and retain these powerful corporations. The result is that the global economy effectively forces sovereign nations to rewrite their laws, not based on what's best for their citizens, but on what keeps them economically competitive. So, to wrap it all up, the economy doesn't control the law through brute force or by kicking down the doors of parliament. It's a far more subtle and sophisticated game of influence, money, and pressure. From funding politicians and lobbying for favorable legislation to exploiting economic crises and leveraging the power of globalization, economic forces constantly shape the legal landscape we all navigate. In our modern world, it seems the law doesn't just serve justice. It often serves the economy that funds it. The scales of justice aren't just held up by ideals, but are also weighed down by the heavy hand of capital. What are your thoughts on this? Have you seen examples of this in your own country? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the systems that shape our world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.